name's Matt White. I'm the team leader, the programming team for the Return of Aetheria project. Programming, I guess at a fundamental level, is just giving a computer a set of instructions for it to follow by the letter to get a certain result based on the instructions you give. Wes and Jordan are working on the mobile app, and then I'm taking the code they have done, formatting and putting it into a different framework to be used as the kiosk app that'll be at a couple locations or at our booth for people to use if they don't have a smartphone or a tablet or any kind of connectivity like that.
My name is Travis Foz. I'm a visiting lecturer here at IUPUI. I kind of work alongside Todd with the technical group, making sure everything is set up, flowing right, making sure pieces are in place, oftentimes bringing in qualities from the workplace that I've encountered and attempted to fix in the workplace, and making sure that they are fixed for my students so they don't have to go through the same things that I did.
My name's Todd Shelton. I'm a lecturer in the School of Media Arts and Science, and my main focus in this project is for the programming side. Our, function of the whole game is to make sure that we get users' information, store them in a database, make sure when users go on a quest that it actually works.
I'm John Lee Burns, and I'm part of the programming group, and I also help out with the video mapping group. For the Return of Aetheria project, without the programming team, the game would not exist. We make the game. Essentially, when you're playing the game, you might complete a quest, and you'll enter a code, and I'll check against that code versus what I have stored. And then if it matches, you'll get points, and then I'll return your total score so you can then use that to attack the crystal.
My name is Jordan Miller. I'm one of the programmers on the Gen Con class, and I focus mainly on the mobile development. There will be several kiosks located throughout Gen Con that you will be able to play the game on or interact with, and that kind of allows us to target users that don't have mobile devices or maybe have older phones without internet connections.
My name is Wesley Fulkerson. I'm doing the programming for the kiosk and the mobile app. So far we're doing pretty good. For all except cosmetics, the app is more or less ready to run. We just need to have some more final quests mapped out, more than what we're using to test for it, and the skinning for the app so it actually looks a little more, mystical and magical.
My name is Trevor Jarrett, and I'm part of the programming team for Return of Aetheria, and I am on the web development and mobile app development side. With the mobile app, we're hoping to achieve a central area that the player can play the game off of, as well as hopefully to communicate with other players. The app is going to have player profiles involved in it, hero profiles that are the characters within the game, as well as a mini-comic that goes along and sets up the back end. A multiplayer game is much harder to program than a single-player game because you have multiple players playing at one time instead of one person playing every couple seconds. Last year alone there was 42,000 people at Gen Con, so we're anticipating 42,000 players.
Mostly I'm looking for a developmental process for my students. I'm looking for something that's going to push them, that's going to give them resume quality stuff at the end. If they come out of this without resume quality and a project that they don't want to point at and say, oh yeah, I did that, hire me, I believe I failed. So that's the end result, is something technologically impressive enough to get any of the students working on that kind of technological team to get a job from that point onward.
Most of the students in the program never have had an industry job. So I want them, at least the programmers, to see what it's like out there. And this was basically a real world game. I mean, there's a potential of thousands of people playing this in a matter of 3 days. A lot of the students never worked on anything this big, so it's exciting.